Did you know that Melinda Gates' divorce from Bill Gates became one of the most expensive in history? Or that Mackenzie Scott donated over $14 billion after her split from Jeff Bezos? These aren't just stories of broken marriages. They're tales of women reclaiming their identities. What drives billionaire wives to seek independence? And at what cost? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Even the most luxurious cage can become a prison in this high-stakes world. Did you know that some of the richest women on the planet face obstacles as formidable as those faced by mythological beasts? Let's take a look beneath the glitz and reveal the struggles that rich wives conceal behind closed doors. A glimpse into this realm of invisible monsters is provided by Linda Anger, a Jordanian woman who is married to a Bitcoin dealer. She says, "The constant need to maintain a glamorous look and uphold a luxurious image leaves her feeling exhausted and deprived of personal freedom," describing the great strain she faces to maintain a glamorous image. Among the several invisible enemies these women must contend with every day is this unwavering quest for perfection. These invisible creatures also have two more powerful enemies in their arsenal: loss of privacy and public scrutiny. Every action, choice, and look is scrutinized closely by the media and the general public. Even the most straightforward outing might become a stressful affair due to the overwhelming weight of millions of eyes observing and evaluating the event. The threat to one's identity, however, is possibly the most sneaky of these beasts. Millionaire wives find it difficult to stay true to themselves in a society where they are frequently viewed as nothing more than the pawns of their wealthy husbands. Rupert Murdoch's wife, Wendy Deng, is a prime example of this dichotomy. She demonstrated the opportunities that come with such a post by using her position to influence corporate decisions. Being the wife of a billionaire comes with a double-edged sword, as she had to deal with public attention and rumors about her personal life. An additional element of difficulty to their lives is the emotional toll that scandal and infidelity take. The experience of Ivana Trump is a sobering reminder of this fact. She was deeply committed to their family and business, but she was unable to stop the intense grief her husband's betrayal caused. Her personal life was impacted by this public humiliation, which also made her a media sensation for reasons she was not in control of. In a similar vein, Veronica Lario's husband Silvio Berlusconi's extramarital affairs humiliated her in public, in addition to causing her emotional distress. His overt flirting with other women in front of journalists also played a role in her decision to file for divorce. These accounts demonstrate the psychological toll that the activities of their spouses and the harsh scrutiny of the public took on these ladies. When faced with obstacles like these, the pressure to project a flawless image can be unbearable. These women are supposed to always exude prosperity, grace, and elegance, regardless of the chaos going on behind closed doors. Their ongoing performance may cause a rift between their real selves and their public personas, escalating feelings of identity loss and loneliness. Furthermore, social hierarchies and intense competitiveness are common in the world of millionaire wives. It can be quite difficult to navigate these intricate social dynamics while preserving genuine relationships. When every connection could be driven by ulterior intentions or social climbing, trust becomes a precious commodity. But for some, these difficulties serve as a spark for significant transformation. Envision leaving a life of unfathomable luxury to follow your own path. Why would the wife of a billionaire risk everything to follow her own identity? Greetings from the quest for autonomy, whereby these ladies, freed from the shadow of their affluent husbands, rewrite their lives and reinvent their purpose. Consider Melinda Gates as an example. She didn't fade into oblivion following her public divorce from Bill Gates. Rather, she took the spotlight on her own terms, utilizing her own foundation, Pivotal Ventures, to concentrate her efforts on women's rights and gender equality. This change gave her the opportunity to establish an own identity apart from that of the billionaire's wife. However, the road to independence isn't always easy. Some have to navigate the perilous waters of public scrutiny and court cases. A contentious court battle accompanied Elaine Wynn's divorce from casino tycoon Steve Wynn, bringing attention to the difficulties experienced by women in high-profile splits. Despite the challenges, Elaine continued to play a big part in the casino sector and became a symbol of female independence. There can be enormous financial and emotional implications in these splits. Think about Jocelyn Wildenstein, who got an incredible $2.5 billion in divorce money in addition to $100 million a year for 13 years. Even while the money windfall is staggering, the emotional cost is frequently the most difficult to bear. These women are attempting to reshape their identities and discover new life goals while navigating personal problems and public scrutiny. Melinda Gates believes that achieving autonomy requires striking a careful balance. She has said that after 2 years, if she and Bill are still unable to collaborate well at their foundation, she will resign and get paid to continue her charitable endeavors on her own. This arrangement exemplifies the careful balancing act of keeping one's professional relationships while declaring one's independence. The tale of Elaine Wynn demonstrates the fortitude needed to handle the difficulties of divorce while retaining one's professional identities and influence. Her transformation from the wife of a casino billionaire to a powerful figure in the independent business could serve as motivation for women who want to take back control in industries where men predominate. These pursuits of independence frequently result in unanticipated personal development and increased strength. Leaving their husband's shadows behind, many women find skills and interests they may not have otherwise pursued. Their identities go from being defined by their marriages to being defined by their own goals and achievements. That's only half the story, though. Breaking free from the billionaire's shadow. A lot of the time, what comes out on the other side is unexpected. These women not only recreate who they are, but also what it means to be powerful and wealthy in today's society. The millionaire spouse's path of metamorphosis is proof of the strength of human resiliency and the potential for self-reinvention. Georgina Chapman is one example. She was left with an enormous task after the Harvey Weinstein scandal, starting over in both her personal and professional lives. Rather of withdrawing from the spotlight, Chapman made the decision to concentrate on her love of fashion, revitalizing her company, Marchesa. Women who have come out of the realm of millionaire marriages share this resolve to overcome personal difficulties. They frequently uncover talents and skills they were unaware they had, using their experiences to become potent agents of change. The tale of Mackenzie Scott is especially motivational. After her split from Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, Scott didn't just disappear into the background thanks to her sizable payout. Rather, she set out on an extraordinary charitable mission. Her enormous philanthropic contributions have not only changed the face of giving, but also the way that riches may be utilized to advance society. These women's metamorphoses go beyond their private lives and frequently result in profound changes in public opinion. They are now acknowledged as people in their own right and are no longer just seen as extensions of their affluent ex-husbands. This shift in perspective is vital because it gives these women the opportunity to follow their own goals and contribute significantly to society. Melinda Gates offers yet another striking illustration of this phenomena. She entered the public eye on her own terms after her divorce, concentrating on women's rights and gender equality through her foundation, Pivotal Ventures. This move has given her the opportunity to forge a unique identity apart from that of the billionaire's wife, and to use her wealth and connections to bring about change on a worldwide level. These changes demonstrate the possibility of personal development and reinvention, even in the face of major obstacles, which serves as a great source of inspiration for others. They show that it's feasible to leave the shadow of a dominant partner and forge a fulfilling life according to one's own standards. These women's journeys frequently require them to strike a careful balance between creating new paths and drawing on their prior experiences. They have to stay true to their newly discovered mission while navigating the challenges of being under constant public observation. Although this process of self-reflection and self-discovery can be difficult, it frequently results in significant personal development and a clearer awareness of one's strengths and goals. Furthermore, these changes have an effect that goes well beyond the people who undergo them. These women are changing expectations and conventions in society. As they take on roles as advocates, businesswomen, and benefactors, they are demonstrating how, when used with intention and compassion, riches and influence can be effective instruments for good. The experiences of these women also demonstrate how, despite material prosperity or social standing, everyone searches for a sense of self and purpose. Despite their unique situations, people from all walks of life can relate to their struggles with self-discovery and personal improvement. This relatability helps close the gap between the experiences of common people and the world of billionaires.